Oh, goodness, I have all my microphones on. Hang on. Okay, everybody. So we are back. It's the 3:30 session, even though we're a couple minutes late. Sorry, I had to eat something. Oh, okay. So we did the prize patrol. I do need to put it on Facebook, but we did the prize patrol for 2:30, and it was Lauren Parmalee, who is my boss. And so she's not a crafter, so I'm going to just create a card kit for her. Not a card kit, but a pre-made cards for her and give her a set of cards. I will try to make like a little folder for them to go in, so she can either use it as a gift or she can use the cards and send to friends. But either way, I will see which ones of my cards she liked the best, and I will make her a set of cards. So the next prize patrol will be at the end of this. Well, let's just do it now. Elizabeth, let's do the next prize patrol now so I don't forget. Okay, so this is going to be, again, for that adhesive bundle. Apparently, I can't give that thing away. It's got such good stuff in it. Okay, so it is going to be... Oh. Who's Sharon? Oh, it's Sharon. So it says Shannon, but it's Sharon Riley. That's okay. So Sharon is not a crafter either. I cannot give that away. So I'm going to ask Sharon whether she wants a kit or whether she wants some cards. We will find out and we will decide what to send her. All right, but Sharon Riley, just write that down so I don't forget. And I will ask her what she would like. Okay. So now on the 3:30 hour, we're going to play with the Wildflower Designs kit stamp set, which is this one. I love this. I wasn't going to buy this because I haven't been super crazy about it. And as my friend Lorraine was saying at Onstage, they're tired of doing cards with this type of image, because there's a lot of these types of image in the past. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Jenna. Oh, Jenna, you're going to love this card. Okay, so in the past, we've had a lot of sets like this, so I wasn't crazy about buying another set like this, but wait till you see the dies. That's what I bought it for. Okay, so the dies with this set include these three that are just amazing. So, of course, you get the dies that cut out the little stamped images, but you're going to get these dies that cut out this. You saw this one already on the Mediterranean Blooms card. We made a big frame with that one. Then there's this one that creates this beautiful scallop shape, but you also get the piece that comes out of here that you can use. Same thing with this large one. So there's that fits inside this one. And then there's this small, I'm calling these hexagons. It's like a smushed hexagon. So it's an irregular hexagon. I think that's what that's called. Okay, so that's the reason that I bought this set, because it was for those dies. And these sentiments are really nice too. Sending happy thoughts. You've been on my mind, and thank you. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, what you need?
I'm going to borrow the gorgeous grape.
You can borrow gorgeous grape. I need, if you would grab me fresh freesia. Okay. All right, so this is the card that we're going to make this time. And this is using the painted lavender paper again. This is another B side of that painted lavender paper. I've got two patterns of paper here. And then we've got these dies. And then I've stamped some of these flowers and colored the flowers. And then we've got this little sentiment piece that we have to create. Okay, so let's get going on that one. All right, what are we going to need? We're going to need a card base that is 5.5 by 8.5. Scored it. Oh, I thought I scored it like that. Oh my gosh, no, there's a piece inside. That made me laugh. I was like, well, that's not right. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we're going to have a designer series paper mat, that painted lavender mat. That is that 5.5 by 4.25? Yes, 5.5 by 4.25. I thought I was wrong, but I was right. Cardstock for die cuts. Okay, so we're going to have some cardstock pieces for die cuts. I've got a basic white that's 5.5 by 4. That's going to be for this big die. And then I've got a fresh freesia that's going to be for the scallop die. This piece is about 4.5 by 3.25 for that piece. And then I need a little piece of designer series paper that I'm also going to cut with this scallop die, but I just want to cut out the middle piece here. Oh no, actually I'm cutting this out with this. I can't even follow my own directions. All right, this is going to get cut out like that. This is going to get cut out of a piece of white. All right, we're going to get rolling here. I don't know what I'm doing. And then we've got our two little sentiment strips. This one is 4 by 3.25 of an inch, and this one is 3.5 by 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Anyway, I do have PDFs for this as well, so I can definitely email those out to anybody who wants to make this card. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to put this onto our card front, and then we'll set that aside. This paper is so pretty. It's hard to cover up this pretty side, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, so I'm going to lay this out because it's easier for me to line this up corner to corner when this is flat and not popping up at me. Okay, so that's the card front. And if that's peeking out a little bit, you can just trim that off. So that's my card front. So we'll hang on to that for a moment. All right, now we're going to die cut this piece. Get my die cutting machine in here. Let me move this up. All right. There we go. All right, so I did buy a Stampin' Up! Cut and emboss machine because with the new sale that was going on for June, it was on sale, 10% off. And then I got my discount on top of that. So why not get a new machine? So now I can have one at my class that will do die cutting and have one at the class that will do embossing, and people won't have to wait as long when they're trying to die cut and emboss. All right, so we're going to get this one. What's nice about this, as I said before, is you get this really nice piece here. And you're supposed to get a frame. And why didn't I get a frame? Oh, because it's in here. It didn't come out. That's why I couldn't find it. All right. So this is a good use of your take your pick tool. You pop those little, hit those little holes, and this will pop out. So here's my little frame. Okay. Then we've got a piece of fresh freesia that we're going to die cut with the scallop die. Okay. So we're going to get that middle piece again. And then we get this beautiful little frame. How cute is that? Okay. But I want the piece that goes inside that frame to be white. So I'm going to die cut that again in white. Everything's jiggling, sorry. All right, so I wanted this little piece now in white. So I can just hang on to this little white frame and use that on another card. And then I want this little die to be that piece of designer series paper. So we're going to do that one. Okay. And I should have made my flowers ahead of time, but of course I did not because we have a lot going on and I did not have time. So we'll have to do those as well. But for right now, let's put this aside. Oh. So we're going to stamp some flowers. On this one, we used this large flower. I don't think I have any stamp, but no, I don't. Okay. This one. And then I used this little blue one. I do have one of those. That's this one. And then I was doing Sending Happy Thoughts, which is that one. Okay. So we're going to stamp these and color these. I've got all kinds of paper here. What is happening? Well, all right, anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, stamping. All right, so we need 3 of this floral image. I already realized I just put too much ink on that one side there. 3 of this floral. That didn't come out bad. 3 flowers. Okay, 3 of those. And then we want 2 blue ones? Yeah, 2 little blue ones. So I just need 1 more of those. Okay, and that's it. That's all I need. And then I need to do my sentiment in Fresh Freesia, which is Sending Happy Thoughts. Okay. If I can line this up without getting my head in there. Okay. Just realized you guys were so far away. All right, let's get down here. Okay. So I've got my sentiment and my little flowers, and now we are going to color the flowers. So I did the flowers again in Fresh Freesia. This is Highland Heather. Oh, we'll just do them in Highland Heather today. Okay, so we're Fresh Freesia and Lost Lagoon, or Highland Heather and Lost Lagoon, are like it's my favorite color combination right now. You'd think I would be sick of purple, but I'm not. I think it might have made me like it even more, because I don't really use a lot of purple normally. This kind of pushed me to find ways to use it and find like I had to go through my stash and say, what have I got that's purple? And what can I stamp in purple? Oh, this is a lot of coloring. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm just going to go fast. Try to stay in the lines. Okay. Normally, I do like color one, and I already have the other ones made. And especially in this scenario, I should have done that because, we're on a time crunch here. By the time I get done with one live, it's time for the other. So if we do this again next year, I have learned I definitely need a buddy stamper. So like I can get done and take a break, and the next hour could be somebody else. So Lorraine, are you listening to me? Hopefully. Maybe she can help me next year. Or I can maybe have one of the ladies in my group here help me. Everybody can take turn making something. That's not a bad idea. Maybe they won't be so intimidated by it next year and they will want to do that. Going live is kind of intimidating. Okay. Da, 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 da. Hopefully I didn't miss any little pieces of this flower. If I did, it's remaining white. Okay, and then we just did the lost lagoon for the little stem. Oh, it's so skinny. Oops, out of the lines, out of the lines. Well, not all the stem is going to show, so it'll be okay. Some of these images are just so delicate. You can't even barely color them. Elizabeth, my wonderful assistant, can you grab me, I think this was balmy blue for this little flower. Okay. And then I need you to do some die cutting for me. You got it. Yes. All right, while she's grabbing me the blue, clean that up. Awesome. Thank you. Yep, let me just color this flower and you can die cut these for me. Okay. While I'm putting the rest of the card together. Okay. I think I should start my evening gowns to be Santa? I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you. Got it? Okay. Okay, so let's put this part together while she's die cutting the flowers. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this frame on first with some glue. Pretty peacock with them too. Yeah, I think the darker, like a gorgeous grape and pretty peacock is really pretty together. Pretty peacock is a nice, really nice, deep, like a green blue. Okay. So this is what I really loved about these dies is that they fit inside each other. So we are going to then do this purple scallop inside. It's fresh freesia. Aren't those cute? I have some little 3x3 envelopes I did not bring with me, but I do have some. Yep, for a little gift enclosure. And then they're just looking at the new people that came in are looking at some of the cards that we've made today and trying to decide what they might want to make. And they were looking at those little gift enclosures that we made. Okay, so I wanted the white in there because when I've just put this designer series paper square on top of this one, it wasn't enough contrast. So I wanted to put that on the white. So you can see this last die is a little bit smaller than that one. So this will layer in there as well. Oh, I might have gone too fast. Elizabeth is not back with my dies yet. It's all right. Stop distracting my assistant. She's got to be die cutting. One moment, please. Oh, we can do this while we're waiting for her. Oh, here she comes. She's running now. Okay, thank you. I think there's one more flower. Okay, while she's doing that, I can't find the stamp set. Do you have the stamp set? Oh, okay. It's okay. Stressing her out. Thank you. Okay, so this stamp set has these little dots. Oh, kind of like a little hash mark, but it's dots. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, it's cool. Weird and cool. So we're going to stamp that on this piece to make it look like a coordinating DSP. I'll get that on a block. And then I just randomly stamped it. Actually, I think I stamped off. Oh, it's all right. And so we just want it to kind of show on either side of the sentiment. The sentiment's going to kind of be in the middle. Let's see. So this is going to go at a bit of an angle, and this is going to sit on there. That's good. Could use another little stamp right there. Okay. Then we're going to make banner ends on this. So we're going to just go in the middle, make a slit, and then we're going to cut from the point here up to the slit, if I can see it. And then the same thing on the other side. And then do the same on the other end. There. And so that will make our little sentiment piece that we're going to sit at a rakish angle like that. And then we're going to glue this onto it. So I'm going to put some glue just in the middle of this piece. This has to go straight. There we go. Okay, so back to the card. Let's get our flowers in here. So we've got this one. It's going to go like that. And then we've got these two. All right, let's get this one down first. And then we will put this one up on dimensionals. To the Alzheimer's Association, yes. Thank you, guys. Okay. Get that one there. And then we're going to put the blue one on top of that. So we need a dimensional on the bottom of him because he's going to overlap this guy. So we'll just put a little bit of glue here because that section is already popped up. There we go. And then the sentiment's going to go here. So we want to see where our other flowers going to go. Oh, I had another blue flower. I lost them. How did I lose it? Oh, goodness. Oh, what's under my scissors? Okay. Were you all yelling at me? It's under my scissors? Sometimes people that are watching the video can see things that I cannot see. I actually did that to myself one time. I lost a crafting tool, and then I had gone back and watched the replay a couple days later and realized where it was. It was stuck on the back of actually, I think it was a stamp I lost. It was stuck on the back of a stamp set. Okay, so we'll get that one there, and then we're going to overlap that with our little sentiment. And we'll put that on dimensionals as well. I want to cover up that stem there. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Straight. Straight. Okay. All right. So, gotta get some bling. Must have some bling. All right. So we're gonna use our purple glimmers. I love these. It's like, what else can I make to use the purple glimmers? What color am I gonna use? This one? Yeah, I like this one. Cannot get these off. There we go. Okay. So there's that one that we created with the Highland Heather this time. This one was with freesia and freesia flowers, and this was with freesia and Highland Heather flowers. It's a little darker, but I think it looks good just the same. Okay, so that's that one. Where are my other guys that I made? Okay, so then I created this one. That's all purple. This is the gorgeous grape. This is the painted lavender paper. This is the B side of one of the papers. That's this purple on purple print. And I die cut 7 of these little pieces. Thank you guys for coming so much. Nice to meet you too. Yes, good. So I die cut this smallest little hexagon and just I had multiple of them, 7, and just glued them onto a gorgeous grape background. And then, so I did 3 across, and then I used the others to do these half pieces. And then the pieces that I cut off here filled in down here. Then this is that same shape, but I trimmed it down to make it a sentiment label here with the thank you sentiment. And then again, I stamped some flowers and arranged them behind that. All 3 of these cards actually were cased directly out of the catalog for this set because they were all so pretty. I thought I'm just going to make those 3 cards. Then this is the third one. This is on wild wheat. Thank you, Jenna. This is on wild wheat, and I stamped these flowers in wild wheat, Lost Lagoon, and freesia again. And then this is Lost Lagoon, and there's a little freesia mat there. And then I used these little flying bird embellishments for that card. Okay, so these are the 3 cards in this set. And if you would like to have this set for a $15 donation, minimum $15 donation, you can own this set. I will send this set to you, or I will send you the pieces. If you have this Wildflower Designs stamp set, I'm happy to just send you the pieces and you can put these together, or I can send them to you pre-made. Just leave me a note and let me know you want a set, and I'll be happy to get that together for you. Okay? All right, so we already did our prize patrol, right? We did our prize patrol? We did 3:30, okay. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, people. Okay. That was the one that Lauren won, yes, because I cannot seem to give away that adhesive bundle. But that's okay, because at the end, if I have that adhesive bundle left over, I'm going to pull a name until I give it away. So there you go. All right. So that's it for me this time around, and I will be back in 32 minutes. No. What? 22 minutes. Math is not my thing. All right. That's it. I will see you guys in a little bit. Stay crafty. We'll be back.